These are my top 10 favorite references that you can find around the world in Mario Kart World. Starting out with the finish line at Mario Circuit, the entire top of it is an original Game Boy reference, including the iconic shape, the screen, the font of the text below the screen, and the power light. And as a little bonus, the bottom of the sign has SNES controller ports. Another awesome reference that's in the same general area is this billboard that you can find near the track that shows all of the original Super Mario Kart characters, and the date in the corner is actually a reference to when that game originally released in Japan. If you head over to Sky High Sunday, you can find a ton of different Mario references everywhere. You can find red and green Koopa shells, superstars, the cherry power-up from Super Mario 3D World, the rotating blocks that you have to hit to be able to jump through, and even some blue shells. One of the biggest references in the entire game, literally, is DK Spaceport. You probably already know that it's a reference to the original Donkey Kong game, but have you ever realized that it's laid out exactly the same as well? Not only the platforms, but the position of Donkey Kong at the top, the ladders, and even the scoreboard. Sort of related to this, one of my top references is the fact that the space station in this game's version of Rainbow Road is pretty much just a massive Famicom Easter egg. The entire thing is colored the same way that the console is, and you can find several specific parts of it scattered throughout the entire section of the track. In Shy Guy Bazaar, you can find some masks on a shelf like they're set out next to a store for sale, and here you can find a Swoop mask, a Phantom mask, 2 Shy Guy masks, a Sniffet mask, and a mask that I didn't really recognize, but after doing some research, it looks like the internet has pretty much agreed that it's probably a reference to a character called Grape from Princess Peach's Showtime. But it makes me wonder, is this where all of the local Shy Guys buy their masks? Over at Starview Peak, if you head inside, there's an awesome super detailed painting of the Comet Observatory, the hub world from Super Mario Galaxy 1. This one might be kind of small, but I absolutely love that in Wario Stadium, the engine that's actually part of the track is clearly supposed to not only be a W, but also Wario's face. To me, this is hilarious, but also a fun little way to link Wario to this part of the map. Although I'm yet to play Super Mario Sunshine, Flood is still an absolutely iconic character, and the fact that your wheels are replaced with flood nozzles when in the water is a detail that I'm willing to bet that no one was expecting before this game came out. And last but definitely not least, at one end of Crown City you can find a massive skyscraper that is branded with MKTV, a possible HQ for the fictional company which is featured in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that helps you watch back your highlight reels. But what are your favorite references in Mario Kart World?